we say small, we don't mean just like the size of the bakery. We mean there's only about 8 to 10 employees with this company. And they're all artisan bakers, and they really are passionate about what they make based on recipes that are over 125 years old. This is one of their scone offerings, and it's the combination of ingredients, the butter, the buttermilk, that makes these not the traditional dried hard scone.
No, not at all.
But if you know Hahn for their coffee cakes, then you're going to absolutely love this brand new offer. You get 9 of the Taste of Fall fresh baked scones at a price of $39. So in terms of flavors, the #1 seller is the cranberry, so that is included in this as a choice.
Of course, have to.
The maple is their brand, maple walnut.
That
I'm sorry, I skipped it. I'm sorry. This is the chocolate cinnamon chip. And then the maple walnut is the brand new flavor. You can also choose the combo, which will give you 3 of each. And of course, I'm here with resident foodie expert Stacy Stauffer. Good to see you as always.
It's so great to see you. Yes, scones unlike you've ever had them, especially if you've had those dry, kind of chalky ones that are not very sweet, kind of tasteless. Hahn's uses only the finest ingredients. And when it comes to making their scones, let me tell you, this is an all butter batter. So it's rich and buttery to enhance the flavors of the filling, like this one, the juicy, plump, whole, sweet and tart cranberries. The secret, as you see, as I press down on this, it's so moist, it's almost as moist as a cake or a muffin.
It is.
That's because of our secret ingredient, which is buttermilk. So it keeps it very, very tender. But to really give you that flavor with those fruits, we add a little bit of vanilla in the cranberry, as well as you can see crystal sugar on top. So every bite loaded with fruit, loaded with that buttery goodness, and of course that touch of sweetness on top.
Those cranberries just like explode in your mouth. That's a really good flavor. Just the right amount of sweetness. Almost reminds me of more of a biscuit.
Yes,
really good.
Very well said, yes.
The cinnamon.
Yeah, this one is newer. You loved it so much. We, of course, wanted to bring it back for the fall collection. So we have that beautiful all butter batter that we talked about, the buttermilk to keep this soft and tender. But with this one, we've loaded it instead of fruit with a generous, and I mean generous amount of crunchy cinnamon chips for that warm cinnamon.
Would you like some muffin with your cinnamon chips? I mean, some scone with your cinnamon chips?
Oh my gosh, this is one the kids, my boys, go nuts for. And of course, you can see that crystal sugar on top for that sweetness. This is the one that I love to have in the morning. Reminds me of that coffee cake kind of experience. So with coffee and tea, it is superb. And then brand new, which I was like, okay, are you ready for it? And I bit into it, and it was just like, okay, my new favorite.
I'm going
So
in.
maple walnut. So on the outside, you have a maple drizzle. You have the crystal sugar, but inside, we sweeten our all butter batter with sweet maple syrup and then chunks of chopped crunchy walnuts. To me, the maple syrup in this is almost like it's really warm. It's almost like a touch of bourbon, but there is absolutely no bourbon or alcohol
whiskey,
in
but
this.
I understand what you're saying. So, so here's an update already. The combo has been the most popular. The cranberry is not going to last this presentation. Half of what we brought in is gone. Please ask about that classic cinnamon. And again, do you like cinnamon chips with your scone? Because it is packed with cinnamon chips, only about 100 remaining. And then the brand new one is the maple walnut. So could you talk to us about how these arrive and how the best way to serve them?
Yeah, so they're going to be shipped to you ambient. So here's the thing. It was funny, Dana, one of the other guests, Dana Fleming, was standing here and she's like, oh my God, those scones look like they're homemade. I go, well, they basically are. 8 to 10 employees. They hand roll out all the scones. That's why they're square shaped and not that traditional triangle. They're going to be baked fresh for you, shipped directly from Hahn's to your door, ambient. So really, they're meant to be eaten as is. You don't even have to warm them. Keep them on your countertop for 7 days because of the all butter batter. It's able to stay fresher longer for you. You absolutely can pop them in the fridge if you need to, especially if it's very, very warm to protect the crystal and the maple icing. Pop them in the fridge. Or of course, you can freeze them too for 6 months good in the freezer. And if you want to, especially if you keep them cool in the fridge, you want to pop them in the toaster oven or the microwave. microwave. Yeah, you
just
can
for a
do
couple
that.
of seconds.
And then you can put a little butter on it.
You don't need
jam.
to though, honestly.
No,
My
not at all.
producer said, "Oh, that honey looks good," but do you need the honey? No, you don't. I mean, the flavor of each one of these is very distinct, which I think is why folks are going after that combo, Stacey, today.
Great. It's
Because you
my
get
favorite
an
choice.
opportunity to
Yeah.
try all three. But, you know, if there's one that's already a favorite for you, like the the cranberry, go for it. So here's some really fun images of some of the
Yes.
employees
Yes.
at Hahn's.
This is our founder, Phil
Okay.
Hahn, who long ago found the family recipes that date back 125 years, decided to start this business, started selling outside the Chicago area at the farmers markets.
Right.
They started getting lines out the door and they decided to build a factory or a bakery, I should say. But today, still 8 to 10 employees. There he is now. Every batch that goes out the door to this day is overseen by
he's the
a Hahn
curator.
family member, and
There's
is
the
his
family,
daughter still very much involved in the business. So no, these are made by hand
Right.
with love, and you're supporting a small business.
This offer is brand new today, and already the cranberry is last call.
Thank you.
The cinnamon is last call. Please ask about the brand new maple walnut. We only have 200 remaining there. And then the combo, which has also been very popular. I always go for the combo with something new. A lot of people picking up more than one. There is no auto delivery, so the only way to get more is to order more. M99172, Stacey, thanks
Thanks,
so
Jane.
much.
All right,
Good to see you. Delish. And speaking of delish,